this great lineup of 20 plus open karts for the Max Gear Open final. Craig Toy, Matt Kinesh, a little bit of contact through that first chicane, and it's busy through there on lap number 1.
Yeah, it certainly is, Jamie. The last heat of the day, everyone's been hanging around for this, so yeah, keep an eye on this. It's going to be great.
Matt Kinesh, early race leader. Here's Urban, though. He's already through to the lead, going down towards Elizabeth Street. Listen to the noise in Tauranga, the Castrol Tauranga Street Sprint. Max Gear Open final over 10 laps. Urban in the air through the curbs.
He should probably settle into a rhythm here. Only first lap up and he's got a decent gap, so we can probably start to relax a little bit now.
Well, he started from the back in heat number 3. That set the grid for the final. He started out of position 3. He was a full second quicker than anyone else on the racetrack. Expect Urban to drive away, mindful that he hasn't got any problems going like he did earlier on in the weekend.
Yes, that's right. They're putting a lot of horsepower, these things, so they are very hard on the kart and can be some of the most temperamental karts in kart sport.
Now, the other driver that we haven't mentioned too much so far is Richard Vickers. Vickers with another DNF in the heat 3. He starts off the back in this one. There's the gap. Urban, Kinesh, Craig Toy, Shane Hodgson 4th. And it's Ryan Bellworthy, Rick Houston, and here comes Vickers.
Yeah, here comes Richard now. He's very quick early this morning, like Richard touched in his interview. Had some brake problems, but him and his crew, his dad, John Vickers, and Brett Haddon have put in a huge effort and got this kart going again.
Makes the pass on Ryan Bellworthy, 4th position. Like Ryan Urban running the CR250 Honda. Ryan Urban with the Aero chassis, Richard Vickers running the Tony Kart chassis out of Italy.
It's good to see Richard out there. Hasn't done a huge amount of racing this year. Been helping his brother Tim with his Rotax campaign and his Yamaha stuff, so it's good to see him back on the track.
Great battle here, young Ryan Bellworthy, John Lovitch, Rick Houston involved in a midfield battle at the moment, just outside the top 4. This kart 21 going through there. That's Andrew Jackson. This field screams down Elizabeth Street, makes the left-hander onto Glasgow Road. Lovitch forcing the issue with Houston to the middle chicane.
Good pass by John there, nice and clean. Rick gave him room, so that's good driving by those two.
And a big resurgence in shifter kart racing over the last 3 or 4 years as well around New Zealand, with the shifter series, of course.
Yeah, it has been. You know, Steve Brown, those boys from Formula S have done a great job getting the class up and running, and they've got a lot of good supporters, and they'll come and do open other meetings like this too, which is great to see.
Ryan Bellworthy and John Lovitch were 2 of the young drivers that supported this year's shifter series, the 125 Formula S and the KZ2 class. This is kart number 23, David Munro, one of the 20 plus starters in Max Gear Open.
The biggest class of the weekend was always going to be too. It gives these chance of boys to really stretch their legs on their karts.
Richard Vickers completely in the air, all 4 wheels off the ground through that bottom chicane. Little bit of oversteer sideways up onto 3rd Ave. He's got by Shane Hodgson. These 2 drivers from the Mount Wellington Kart Club, they've done a lot of racing with each other over the years. Shane Hodgson's younger brother, Aaron, racing in the junior Yamaha class this weekend. So many families involved in the sport. As Vickers goes by Craig Toy. So that should have Vickers up inside the top 3. No sight of Matt Kinesh. He should be ahead of these 2 at the moment. Certainly a race leader is Ryan Urban. Again, Vickers spectacularly through that bottom chicane.
So that Shane Hodgson stuck in the tyres there, Jamie?
Yeah, good call, Tony. It is 41 Shane Hodgson with some dramas.
It's a shame for Shane because he was doing a really good job. He's worked hard at it all weekend, and yeah, that's a real big shame for Shane.
Oh, Johnny Lovitch in the 79 disputing territory. That's Jonathan Pearson. Jonathan's had a good final here as well. Craig Toy's got problems. I'm not too sure what's happened there, but Matt Kinesh has gone missing as well. Down to the final lap, Ryan Urban. Here he is. He's just cruising. He's already celebrating, Tony.
Yeah, he's getting amongst. He enjoys winning this boy, and it's well deserved, this drive.
Out of the final corner, Ryan Urban's going to pick up the victory. This is the battle for the minors. Jonathan Pearson and John Lovitch for 4th and 5th as Urban celebrates. He has won the Max Gear final. There's third, Ryan Bellworthy just going through. They're still coming up third Ave. Richard Vickers takes second. That's an excellent drive from the rear of the field. So it's the CR250 Honda 1 and 2 with Ryan Urban and Richard Vickers. Ryan Bellworthy an excellent third. Go back to Jonathan Pearson, John Lovitch, Rick Houston, James Jackson and Matt Kanesh.
It's been a bit up and down, had a couple of did not finishes, then had to start from 19 in the third heat and managed to come through to grid 3 for that. And then off grid 3 I just got to the front as quickly as I could. I pushed hard for about 3 laps and then just, went into cruise mode, just maintained the gap.
Yeah, got off to a flyover start and kind of managed to get halfway up the pack, which kind of helped me out a huge amount. And then, just everything went my way. There wasn't much carnage in front of me and, just got plenty of easy passes. So, real happy.
It was a tough race. I bent my steering and was battling the cart the whole way, so it was well worth it. I was expecting just a 5th place and I was a bit disappointed as I wanted to be the first 125, and then, two of them came off and I managed to get third. I'm wrapped.